Welcome to the Crone Cottage. I'm outside capturing some of the last light of the day here at the cottage. The birdies are flying around. It snowed last night. Tis wonderful. It's cold today. Wow, that wind is icy. But you can add that to joyous Christmas, happy holidayness here at the cottage, not the college, although always learn lots. But yes, I just thought I would take a bit outside, and those look like squirrel tracks. Yeah, and the dog parking behind. But yes, I love freshly fallen snow. It's so beautiful. If I'd got out sooner, it would have probably been sparkling out here. I gotta clean all this off. But there we go. The sun going down. And you can I'll be going back in the house in a little bit after I feed the birds and clean the deck off, and to do some more happy holidays, holiday happiness here at the cottage. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the cottage. We're in the living room with the setup I'm doing for Memorial for Kirk behind me. Got some tree going. Oh, you can just see that if I get out of the way. My name is Ray, and welcome to Crone Cottage. Poinsettia in my hair today, something just a little bit different in the holidayness of the yayness. Happy holidays here in December the 2nd, as we count down, more or less count down and move through the days to Yule. Thank you for joining me, and if you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe please, and then hit the bell button thingy, because that lets you know when I post. And earlier today I posted a video about the cats playing with a pop can box. So life is always interesting here in the cottage. So yes, actually I forgot to grab something to drink. My bad. This is it's been that kind of a day. So what do you do when you have that kind of a day? Can you just go get me a can of something out of the fridge, please? I still have a little bit of tea from earlier. I finally got a cup of tea about an hour ago. Just like I said, it's being that kind of a day. So today's beverage of choice is bubbly. The lime one. A while back, Michael Bublé, when this was first coming out, Canadian singer, who has variety. People have posted lots of Michael Bublé Christmas songs on YouTube. Very, very good singer, but he was joking about that. So hopefully there's no copyright stuff with showing off what I have in my can. It's pretty good. A lot of people agree that the sparkling water stuff tastes like floor cleaner. This one helps settle my stomach, so that's why I have it. And of all of them, this brand has some of the better tasting ones. Try and put this somewhere where cats aren't going to knock it on the floor. So anyway, so for today we've got movies, Christmas holiday movies. I've got Jeff the gnome, my new gnome. And a little bit about poinsettias. And then at the end, like as always, as it is always going to be, the pick from the bag. And I've decided I'm just going to grab whatever the bag is. It doesn't matter what the number is. Like, who cares? Like, we're just flowing. Like snow falling in the forest. Just doo-doo-doo. It snowed last night. This morning, pardon me. Just a night light dusting, make it all look a little bit white, and more animal tracks. And as you will have seen at the beginning of the video, I put some other video of outside. And if I didn't put it on the front, it's because I stuck it on the back. My apologies for that. Let's see. So yes, let's start with movies. So, I've had a couple of mentions of favorite movies for holidays. Rob, what's yours?
I'm not sure.
He says he's not sure. His favorite song apparently was "Oh Holy Night." What I've got on is on Netflix. They have fireplace stuff, and this one has Christmas carols on. I turned that off. I muted the TV so that I don't have copyright infringement. We're allowed to show stuff, but if you and like put links and stuff, but if you put the music, copyrighted stuff in there, they'll either mute the part of the video, possibly demonetize a video, which means anyone who's got enough subscribers ends up not getting any money at all from the video. Not that there's great gobs of money, especially if you're little. Like, I'm not entitled to monetization until like I have 1,000 subscribers. So I'm in the whatever. I do these videos because I have people who enjoy them, and I love doing it. It's a great thing for talkers to vlog. So, growing up with my mom and my dad, every year there's always that slew of Christmas movies and TV shows, from Rudolph to Little Drummer Boy to the Peanuts.
Rudolph, the original.
The original Rudolph is your favorite?
Yeah.
Cool. And let's see. We had good Christmas song, Snoopy and the Red Baron. That's a good one. But anyways, there was just always Garfield. We just grew up with the Grinch, the original Grinch that stole Christmas. Here Comes Santa Claus. All of those. We had those. And you would watch them every single night. The TV would go on. When I was living with my dad, it was in black and white because that's the TV we had. Had color with Mom, but that was tradition as a child. And through my teenagerhood, that's what happened at Christmas time. My grandfather liked them, my mom liked them, my dad enjoyed them. So that's what we did in my house growing up. So it's hanging on there. So there are some movies. I've never felt Die Hard was a Christmas movie. It's just a movie set at Christmas, an action movie set at Christmas.
No,
But
Christmas.
there's a lot of people that say it's a Christmas movie. Well, if that is true, The Last Holiday, if we want some romantic chick flicks, The Last Holiday and The Holiday, two really good movies on Netflix. Go and check those out because those are good. And I just watched A Castle for Christmas on Netflix, and that was pretty good too. There's lots of really good romantic Christmas movies on there too as well. Anyways, so, and one of those ones too that pops up, and the song always pops up. It's not a Christmas song, but it does pops up. My talk's not working. Is Favorite Things from the Sound of Music. And a lot of people love the Sound of Music all year, but they will absolutely watch it several times when the Christmas season rolls around. I absolutely love it. There's no Christmas in it whatsoever, but it's just seems to be becoming, or has become, one of the best classics for Christmas time. If you like musicals, that's a really good one to check out. So, Rudolph, I love Rudolph. It's not only Rob's favorite movie, it was Kirk's favorite movie too. So I've watched that one already. YouTube has a copy of that in here somewhere floating around, plus Frosty the Snowman, both versions I do believe. So yes, Rudolph, classic, Kirk's favorite, apparently Rob's favorite. So I will be watching it properly. I had it on background, but now that it's December and it's holiday flow time, it's time to watch it again. My second favorite movie in all time, I love, is because Jimmy Stewart is just amazing. Who can't not love George? George Bailey is amazing. It's a Wonderful Life. This one's in black and white, although the color, the case is in color, but it's just a classic. I watched it with my mom. I think it was my mom that introduced me to that, to this movie. But it is awesome. Great movie to watch any time of the year. When you're feeling kind of depressed or feeling a little off, it's just a reminder that life isn't as bad as it may seem, and that you're probably more cared about than you thought you were. And that's the only spoiler I'm ever going to give about that movie if you haven't seen it.
Right.
What?
Is that the movie where the guy tries to kill himself, jumps off the bridge? Yeah, I really like that movie.
Yeah, it's just an amazing movie. I don't know if you heard that, so I'm not going to repeat what Rob did if you can't hear that. But yes, it's just a really good movie, and Rob said that he really liked that movie. We can put that on after I'm done here. Yay for Blu-ray and the Xbox One. That's so freaking old. So, what is my number one favorite all-time Thank You Mom movie? It's a classic too. Must be watched in black and white. It is good in color, but there's nothing quite like the ambiance and the setup of its originalness. And it has to be Alistair Sims. I am sorry, Mickey Mouse and whoever else. I can't.
Oh, is that the one where Scrooge? Yeah.
Yes, you gotta have
Definitely,
Scrooge.
that's my favorite Christmas
It's a
real movie.
Christmas Carol. Your favorite what? Christmas what?
Okay, well, there's cartoons.
Yes.
And then movies.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Christmas movie.
Oh, favorite Christmas movie, and then your favorite cartoon Christmas movie is the Rudolph. So, but this is mine with Alistair Sims. Nobody plays Scrooge better than he did, in my opinion. George C. Scott. I do played it. He was good, but he didn't capture the essence of Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge, as well as Alistair Sims. He just was quirky, and he played it amazingly. And for me, black and white all the way. So if you have seen this in color and not in black and white, try and watch it in black and white, because there's just a difference with the Ghosts of Christmas Past and all that other kind of stuff. Disney did do a really good version with Mickey's A Christmas Carol, but hands down, if you like old English kind of stuff, this is it. This is the quintessential Christmas movie of all time. And for years, It only came out on Christmas Eve. It did. When you would find it, if it was on TV, it was late at night, and it came on. So after I bought it, yeah, that became my Christmas Eve. I would only watch this movie and It's a Wonderful Life. I'd watch It's a Wonderful Life, then A Christmas Carol, all before midnight, so that it didn't go over onto Christmas Day. So, but yes, I love this movie. Ooh, I love this movie. So, yay. So I'm absolutely looking forward to just kind of stopping, getting off Netflix and go through my Christmas movie collection, because I have Cricket on the Hearth too as well. And that's a cute little one. When I go to do editing, I will take notes of which movies and songs and things and list them with links if I can find anything at all in YouTube, so that you can at least see a trailer or a clip or something. So there you go. Okay, so I love poinsettias, but these suckers have to be fake in my house. Why? Because they're not good for cats. And
Not good if it can kill them.
Mostly just makes them sick. It doesn't always kill cats or dogs, but it can make them violently sick, and your cat's and you are gonna be just freaking out. And so, to be safe at holiday time, as wonderful as these are, if you have to have them, get the fabric ones. I think I got that at the dollar store, actually, this one. And it's a little bit frayed because it's older. I've had it for quite a while. But yes, I love them. I love sticking them. Oops. Blooper moment. I love sticking them in the Christmas tree. I hope you saw that. I hope you heard that. Now let's see if I can set this back on without it going in the fish tank, because I have this propped up on the fish tank. But there's just something in the oils in the plant and stuff that make it not the best in the world for pets, potentially children too as well. Mistletoe, great thing like this time of year. Let's all kiss under the mistletoe. Yeah, whatever. But it too is also toxic, very, very poisonous. So be careful with your Christmas plants. And if anybody's got Christmas cactus, I really do hope it bloomed, because they're beautiful when they bloom. So I said yesterday that I would show the new gnome. So here he is. I got him from Wish. That's Jeffrey. Jeff the gnome. And he's cute. And like I said yesterday, he took about a month to get here. So there's a bit of a silly TikTok video on TikTok, moonstone.crone, all lower letters, that I did using a different voice effect and a bit of a filter thing too as well. I'm enjoying the silly end of things, because to laugh is amazing, and laughter is the best medicine, so, and helps keep a positive mental attitude. For some of the other of you, especially if you're following the gamers, I do believe December 11th is Thankmas here on YouTube, and it's where a lot of content creators, probably not me, but I'm mentioning it as my part in promoting it, you can safely donate money to whatever charity is attached to it, or charities that are attached to it. I don't think I watched Thankmas last year, but it should be floating around on my gaming a couple of my gaming channels that I watch. Again, here pretty quick. I don't know whether the knitters or crafters. Rose Likes Crochet generally has her wings thing, which is for women's and families shelter for people who are leaving abusive situations and things like that. She has hers, and that kind of thing. So if you're on here watching your other content creators, pay attention to what they're doing, because every little bit helps. And like Sean McLaughlin, Jacksepticeye, $1. $1, when you've got 1 million people watching, $1 equals $1 million. So, okay, so we're done with the PSA there for everything. I just thought I would add that in there because it is floating around on YouTube here fairly quickly. They're going to be doing the charitable thing. So, oh, I guess I should stop and take a breath. I often find I talk too fast. So, but, you know, there's that thing of videos. Everybody seems to be wanting like 5-minute videos and things like that. That's how can you celebrate the holidays in 5 minutes? You know, can barely enjoy a fire or candles in that time, really. But as a relaxation thing, staring at candlelight is amazing. Just takes your mind, or it lights. It's just amazing. I love Christmas lights. You know, just beautiful. I grew up with that. Oh, here's a memory. How many of you remember bubble lights? Those hot things that in the 70s we put on our... I know, but they're not as hot. The ones we had in the 70s could set your tree on fire with how hot the lights are. Yeah. Kids today growing up with the LEDs and all that don't have memories of that. My mom grew up with, they were still putting candles on the trees. You know, and that's always an accident waiting to happen. But it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But here's something that never happens at my house. I have 5 cats. I've had anywhere from 2 to, I was living with my mom, we had 10. They were outside in and out cats, so half the time you didn't even know we had 1 cat, let alone 10. I grew up where we would tie the tree to the wall, so that no one could knock that tree over, because the tree was attached to the wall. And so I do that every year. The other thing I do is, especially when I get a new kitten in, like I've done with Monkey, I've done it with other cats, I put the tree with just the lights on out early to allow Fuzzy to get used to having that sit there, and then I'll gradually put some stuff on there, and I am not afraid to yell at them or get up and go and say bad cat. And so with a little quick tap on the bum or a little bit tap on the head, just a tap because you don't want to hurt them, but just sort of a no. And so they've got theirs, because for some reason I ended up with plastic ornaments on the floor, and one of them found one, and so they've been playing with that all year. And it's like, no, that's your ornament, you play, this is Mommy's. And the other thing I do is I put all the non-breakables, all the unimportant stuff on the about the middle to bottom of the tree, and then anything else in the top of the tree, or it goes up there where they can't get it at all. Like most of my birds, because I love having Christmas birds, this was given to me as, it's sort of a joke, running joke, to give somebody with cats, from the cats, a bird. Give them a bird. And
if you turn it upside down, that means you're flipping the bird.
okay, I hope nobody heard that. That's just really bad. Boo hiss bad. there, Rob. What he said is if you turn it upside down and you're flipping the bird. Very bad, very boo hiss. But anyways. And so that's how I protect my precious ornaments. I live a lifestyle where when I go to bed, my cats go to bed. Kind of, I don't know, maybe they're more dog-like than cat-like, except with the attitude. They are like their mother after all. And for that matter, Kirk. So I've never caught any of my cats climbing trees. So when I see these jokes and things that people put out on videos, I have no understanding about that. Absolutely at all. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. Because in all the times growing up as a kid with cats and the whole 9 yards, the cats just weren't in the trees. We just, if they looked like they were going to go up in the tree, we went and got them and made sure, you know, took them out. No. We've held cats when at various ages up to the tree to sniff ornaments, and they kind of looked funny at the ones where they could see their reflections in it, but yeah, no. Like, I'm 50, I'm gonna be 50 and a half here shortly, but yes, 50 and a half. I can be a half if I want to. I don't have a candy cane to beat him with. So. I didn't even see those in the store, the big ones.
Welcome to small town.
No, yeah. Anyways, because yeah, there used to be those jumbo candy canes, and then there was just the big, thick ones that were like about this round. We were getting up here. So, but yeah, in all my memory, never had one cat or dog turf a Christmas tree. No adults, and probably because we always tied it to the wall so the thing itself wouldn't just timber. So, okay, 26 minutes in, and joyous memories. Always makes me smile when I think about the happy Christmas memories. No, I unfortunately haven't got to any baking yet, but it's bag time. Sorry, just Jacksepticeye has a comedy thing he does where he goes meme time. Sometimes it's funny and sometimes not, and the song for it went through my head. You know, meme time, the only cure for sadness. It's sort of a jokey thing, but he plays funny memes on there, usually off his Reddit channel, where he have people do art, do fan art and things, and sometimes they do the silliest things with clips from his video. So yeah, they stretched his face, they put his face on Shrek. There's all sorts of things that you can do with the computer and Photoshop and stuff. So, but it's bag time. Oh, it still smells good. I'm thinking there's incense in there, which is okay. Even with allergies, I miss scented stuff so much. My favorite Christmas scent of all time was Mom's Bayberry candles, and oh my god, they're almost impossible to find. So yesterday was this amazing broom pencil. It's so cute, absolutely perfect for me as a writer. There's a silver shiny and white one. We're gonna go with that one. Who cares what the day is? We're flowing. We're flowing. So yeah, there's the paper. Nice pretty paper. Ignore the number because it's day 2. I think everybody should do this. Get a friend, give them a few bucks, hit the dollar store or whatever. It doesn't have to be expensive. Hit the dollar store, get a bag, get somebody make a bag or whatever, just do a gift bag, and have them fill it with a bunch of things, and then that's your Yule thing. Type thing. When Rob and I were married, I actually had a little Christmas tree. I made a bunch of little gift bags for and hung on the tree, and then I put a treat in it, and every day he could go get one of these little Advent bags and then switch it with an ornament. So the tree would get decorated as we went closer to Christmas. I already put light and garland on it, but then he would, and I bought some extra little tiny ornaments because it was a small tree I had from one of the first Christmas I spent by myself at my own apartment, and so that kind of thing. So, hey pussycats, want some paper? Okay. Okay, so what did I get? Yes, I was right. White sage incense. And that's this bag for those that, let's see, oh no, I put everything in here. There it is from here. And thank you again, Haley. That smells nice. That smells absolutely nice. And isn't bothering my allergies, but a whole lot to have that in there. But I'm pretty sure I can find somebody to give this to around here that would appreciate that. But yes, white sage incense. So Mystic Moon Blessings apparently has quite the awesome things. Their Facebook page is Mystic Moon's Blessings, so go on there if you're on Facebook and go check them out. Thanks again, Haley. I love it. I just wish, you know, it's amazing that I can have something like this in my house and it doesn't choke me up just to have this in there, so in the box. Smells wonderful. So got broom and incense, which this would be great for wafting incense, the smoke up and around for cleansing, and I do believe that's what you use sage for, is for cleansing. So not only is it good for smelling, it's for cleansing. So thank you for joining me. 31 going on 32 minutes, plus I have that little bit of about 2 minutes worth of video, I think, on the add in here. So happy holidays, everyone. Day 2. Peace, love, and happiness. Gratitude as always for everyone, and thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.